on the camera screen.
La 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 la
Oh,
la.
yeah. Yep,
Woo.
it's working.
So I could start singing mana mana dee 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 dee. Mana mana dee 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 dee. Mana mana dee 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 dee. Chat.
Okay, where do I get the,
Let's check it out.
okay.
Oh, there I am. I'm on.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here. Chat.
Okay, just nobody's chatted yet.
Woo.
Okay.
People. Oh, hello everybody. Mana mana dee 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 dee.
Okay, we got a good morning.
Mana
You're
mana
on.
dee 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 dee. Hello, my crafty friends, and welcome. I have a new mic today. So how is that sounding? Colleen says we're loading. So
You're on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. Here I am on Facebook. Welcome to hello, my friend. Hey, we got so many great suggestions for the Tuesday group. And I like Tuesday Tribe. I think we should stick with that because Totally Tiffany Tuesday Tribe and the Crafty Casita. I love all that alliteration. I can hardly stand it. It makes me so happy. Mana mana dee 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 dee. Oh, I could say slide, stash, and store is a super simple solution. Woo! Look at that, huh?
Oh.
All right, how many eyeballs do we have, Suze?
We have 69 eyeballs.
Woo! Welcome, everybody. 69 eyeballs. Let's get started. Welcome, Tuesday Tribe, to Totally Tiffany's Tuesday Live. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. We have a lot of really great things to share with you today, and they're mostly about sales. Woo! So for a lot of you, I'm going to just jump right in with this. If you're on the email list, you probably got your secret code today for site-wide Totally Tiffany sale, only on the Totally Tiffany site, not on the Crafter's Companion site. There is a coupon code to save 20% site-wide. So if you're in need of some Totally Tiffany stuff, I was trying to think of a word that maybe Totally Tiffany trinkets, Totally Tiffany, I don't know. I'm trying to get that alliteration going. Today is a great day, but before you pop off and start shopping, stick with me because I've got some other things that you definitely want to know about that are happening later this week so you can make a really good shopping decisions. Woo, woo. Okay, first thing I want to talk about today is, I have a message from Colleen. What does it say? Facebook is all sorts of fun today. I want to talk about my trip to scrapbook.com. Just really briefly, I know some of you saw the little post I did about going in, and then at the end of the trip, because I was going to try and sneak in a behind-the-scenes tour, which I know they don't do there because I've been there before, but it never hurts to ask, right? So I did try a little bit like, hey, can I take some pictures? Can we do a live in here? And they said no. But, but besides that, I love scrapbook.com. If you... I'm sure most of you shop on scrapbook.com. If I was going to work anywhere in Arizona, in Phoenix, if I was going to get a job in Phoenix area, it would be at scrapbook.com. I don't know what they have going on there. I don't know what they're putting in the water, but everybody there is so nice and so friendly and so fun. And so they seem just so genuinely happy to be at work there. It is one of the nicest work environments I've ever been in my life. So I don't know what the team there is doing and how they're keeping everybody so happy. And, but it's really, really fun. And the staff that I worked with, Cody and Donald and Stephanie, they're all great. There's a great crew. So what did we do there? We recorded a bunch of videos that are going to come out probably in January, just organization tips and tricks, how to use different products. If you follow them on YouTube or Facebook or one of those places, you'll probably see those pop up. And then I also recorded a podcast. It's the first time I've ever done a podcast like that, like with the big earphones and the big microphone. And it was really, really fun. And we just talked generally about organization. And I'm pretty sure that's going to roll out in January as well, since January is the big organization month. But keep an eye on my social media feeds, and we'll make sure and link that in there when the podcast releases. So you can listen in if you're interested. Most of you, my Tuesday tribe, have heard what I have to say about organization in general, but it was really fun. It was a fun podcast to do. All right, let's see. Hi, Kathy. Kathy has ordered from them quite a bit. Scrapbook.com, they're awesome. And I think I mentioned this before. They're really working on bringing in the entire Totally Tiffany line. So you should be able to find them. And they ship internationally. So if you're watching from somewhere outside of the US, Scrapbook.com is one of their sort of niche things, is that they're willing to ship anywhere in the world. So there's that too. Okay, let's start with last week's questions. When is the 12 by 12 rotating design board going to be back in stock? It is. There'll be an email that comes out about it tomorrow. So this is one of the deals I want to tell you about. This Saturday, mark your calendars, is a Totally Tiffany takeover on Crafters TV. So it's at 12 to 2 Eastern time. Do we start at 11? We'll make sure and get it out. Susie's checking her calendar.
Told me to be here at 11:30.
Okay, so it's going to be 12 to 2. Our time, 12 to 2, which means 2 o'clock Eastern. And I think that's 7 in the UK.
11 in California.
11 in California. Next Saturday, Totally Tiffany takeover on Crafters TV. This coming Saturday. So one of the questions I always get about Crafters TV is, I don't know where that is. I don't know how to log in. I don't know how to watch it. How do I do all that? It's really simple. You're just going to go to the Crafters Companion website. At the top on the far right, there's a link to Crafters TV, which is broadcast through, I think we also broadcast through our Facebook page, but maybe Colleen could put up a link to the page. There's all kinds of great shows on Crafters TV, and a lot of them are learning shows, like how-to shows, as well as different sales and other kind of events that way. But there's a lot of great stuff to watch there. So check that out. Maybe you want to hop on over there today and see where it is and get familiar with it. But that's on Saturday. So the 12 by 12 rotating design board is back in stock. You can use your 20% off coupon today if you've been waiting for it and you're ready to get it. On Saturday, it is going to also be on sale. I think I have a note here. Let me see. Yeah. On Saturday, it is coming with the magnetic ruler and the magnetic mat. So to add onto it in a bundle that is going to be 30% off. So if you want the magnetic mat and the magnetic ruler along with your rotating design board, you might want to wait. Well, actually, I think Meg said that pricing is coming out tomorrow with the email. So if it's something you want, and all you want is the board, order it today, use your 20% off. But if you want the bundle, then let me just see it just in case. No, so if you want the bundle of everything, it's going to be 30% off on the weekend. So if you're unfamiliar with the rotating design board, it is a 12 by 12 rotating design board. What is the joy of the rotating design board? The joy of it is that you can work on your project and rotate it around using the board to work in different corners, or maybe you've inked up this corner or painted this corner and you need to let it dry. You want to add something over here. So it makes it easy to rotate that project around. Also makes it easy to pick up your whole project and move it out of the way. So if you're cleaning up your craft space, but you want to leave your project intact, it's an easy way to do that. It comes, when you use it with the magnetic mat, it's going to come with the magnetic ruler, and then these tiny little magnets work great for holding your project in place as well. We don't sell them. They're a choking hazard, something for you to keep in mind. So, but they do work great if you want to order your own, get them online somewhere. But keep that in mind. Don't eat them. Don't let your children or your pets eat them. They're choking hazards. That's why we don't carry them. They're too small, but they work great. So if you want to add something like that to this, that's a great way to go. Now, the other question I always get, because when you see mine, I'm usually using it standing up, right? Because I like to create my design and look at it straight on. And so I just found this handy dandy little easel, and it was in the art department of one of the big box stores in the framing department, probably Michael's, but it fits the rotating design board perfectly. So if you like to look at your project dead on, and with the magnetic mat, you can literally build your project straight ahead and look at it, as long as you've got those little add-on magnets. So 12 by 12 rotating design board. back in stock. You can use your 20% off coupon today, but it's going to be with the mat and the ruler, a better price tomorrow. Keep that in mind. All right. What else was from last week? The ETA on the spinders. Spinders will be in stock in the US sooner than they will be in stock in the UK. And I have asked that I know some of you already know this, some of this stuff ships out of the US and some of this stuff ships out of the UK. Usually larger items ship out of the US warehouse. I have asked that the spinders, at least in a 4-pack, come out of the US warehouse and are made available to all of you as soon as they're here. So I will keep you posted on that. I do not have an ETA on those, but I will also tell you that previously when they were in stock, scrapbook.com carried them as singles, doubles, and in the quad in the 4-pack as well. So they may be available on scrapbook.com. I will keep the spinders on my list until they actually arrive, so I can keep giving you guys updates. I lost my screen here. Aisha Dennison, welcome. Oh, she's excited to get the 12 by 12 board. It's an item that's been out of stock for far too long. Yes, it has. Rhonda Crowley, question. How do you get on the email list? I thought I signed up, but must be doing something wrong. Rhonda, I would just check your junk mail and make sure it's not going into the junk mail, because Totally Tiffany has a dash in it. A lot of spam filters filter it out into junk. And if you find it in your junk mail, then just make sure you do, accept all senders or whatever your options are there. And then that should keep it going. If you don't find it there, email customer service at totally-tiffany.com and let Leanne know you're having trouble. And she will go in and take a look to see if she can see why the emails aren't getting to you. And she'll follow up on that for you just to make sure. But usually I would say 99 times. Well, and there also is the occasional person who has put their email address in wrong. And then of course it's not getting to you. But if you don't find it in your junk mail, then I would go to customer service at totally-tiffany.com and ask Leanne. And you might want to go in, Rhonda, and sign up again, and so that you can watch for it right away. And then it'll be at the top of your junk mail if that's where it's going. So that would be my best advice, but Leanne will help you. She always does. Rhonda also says CCTV, Crafter's Companion TV, is awesome. And it's really, really fun. Welcome, Susan Ostrowski. I need options for tri-blend storage. Woo, woo. We have options for tri-blend storage, my friend, which brings me to, no, I'm going to back off. We have a really exciting little sale coming up on Thursday. And I'm going to get through my questions first, and I'm going to address your tri-blend question when I talk about the Thursday sale. Woo woo. Okay. So let's see. Colleen Reckon asks, are you planning any Black Friday deals? Come on, she says. You can let us know. We won't tell. The answer is yes, absolutely. We will have Black Friday deals. They will go Monday to Monday. I don't know what they are yet, though. I only know that they're going to go the whole week because Cyber Monday is the Monday after Black Friday. With all Totally Tiffany stuff, if you're interested in it, I would get it right away. There's not going to be any added deals on Black Friday or anything like that. It's just going to be a Black Friday sale all week long. So be sure and choose what you want right away, because with the limited stock that we have, it might not still be there in a few days. So, but yes, they will be. And I will probably, next week is next week Thanksgiving week already? It is.
Next Thursday.
Woo! So I'll see if I can't get the list and sneak it out to you maybe over the weekend. Maybe just give all of you, maybe I'll pop in and try to do a little live on Sunday when I get the list actually, and kind of give you a heads up of what to look for on that. Tina Marie Sawyer says, is there a video that will show how to put the stash and storage together, or can you show during the live? Not sure what to do with some of the tabs. Here's a picture of one. So emptied this one of these I emptied out. So I'm not sure if you can zoom in on this or not. Suze, can you see the feet in what I call the feet in there?
It's hard.
Okay, so I saw your picture, Colleen, and what you're missing in your assembly, and I will do it right here. I'm going to do it in the big one, though, because it's bigger. Pull this out for now. So maybe you can maybe see that bigger. So this little piece that I call the foot, this piece right here, your foot isn't hooked under in your picture, Colleen. So I'm going to open this one up. So basically putting the tabs in is what's happening right here. And that's pretty simple. And Colleen's question is mainly about folding the bottom in together. So what you want to do is fold this piece right here with kind of the U cut out. That piece goes in first. And then these pieces, I don't know, they look like feet to me. So those go next. And then this tab pushes everything together. And when it does that, it should hook your feet as well. So you can see my feet are fairly flat in there. Now, when your boxes are new, the tabs, the configuration at the bottom kind of pops up. And so once you put weight on that will all flatten out, but you do have to get some weight on there and the plastic will soften up and kind of, it'll push down. But when you look at your feet, Colleen, your little foot tab isn't hooked under like these are. And I think if you saw a piece of packaging around, on the back of the packaging, it might also show, put this up here for now. It might also show kind of how those tabs are linked together. So Susie's going to try and find a package with that illustration on it. Does it have it? You could take it out of there. That'll be easy. Especially, is it a good illustration? You can't see it yet. Susie's going to pull one out. We'll see what it looks like. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, it shows the outside, not the inside. Darn it. Sorry. There is a little illustration, but it only shows what the outside of the box should look like, not the inside. So I'll see if we can't get somebody in art to draw that from the inside as well and add it. But basically, if you get your foot hooked under, that's going to flatten everything out with that. Janet said, I need help organizing heat transfer vinyl and adhesive vinyl that comes in a roll. It's 12 inches wide and can be 3 feet long or up to 36 feet. Get your 20% off coupon ready, Janet, because the perfect solution for that is going to be our vinyl roll organizer. So the vinyl roll organizer is going to come with the box, this nice stand-up box. It does fit if you're using cube style storage like IKEA or something like that. It's going to fit in your cube style storage. It fits inside the lowest tote. This would probably fit in most like Rubbermaid totes if you're trying to organize that way, but it's great on a shelf. Super easy. You get with it, each set comes with a box. It comes with a scrap pocket that looks like this for holding your small scraps. And it's going to come with, 6 of these. So you can get 6 to 8 rolls of vinyl in each vinyl roll storage tray. This is a short roll, leftover roll of vinyl. It looks like, all these little black pieces of vinyl. So I don't know why I put this in here this way. This is not what I would recommend because as you saw, or maybe you didn't see because I have that in front of my face. When you put that in there, it's a little bit more difficult to get out because it's a shorter piece. So what I would recommend you do is cut your vinyl roll sleeve in half and then you'll have 2 of them. But then your shorter vinyl, see how this sticks up a little past the end of the roller? That makes it easy to pull in and out of the vinyl roll sleeve. So the sleeve keeps it rolled up, no tape, no rubber bands, nothing damaged, super easy to use. But if your vinyl's short and you have too much to put in the pocket, then cut your vinyl roll sleeve and put it on there. So this is a great solution. I'm going to just say with a little bit of arrogance that I think it's the best solution for vinyl roll storage in the market right now. Why do I think that? Because almost everything else that's out there in the market has a tremendous amount of wasted space around it. So I know, I think Rubbermaid makes this thing that's like, it's kind of like the IKEA garbage can thing that goes in your cupboard that has all the holes in it, where you feed the rolls through the holes. Doesn't address scraps, doesn't address shorter rolls. If your roll's too short, it's not going to fit through the holes. There's another clear plastic box that has like holes in it to hold a dozen rolls. Again, a huge amount of wasted space. So whether you're using a shelf, a cube, a tote, anything like that, this system, our vinyl roll organizer system, is going to maximize your space. What do I always say? Left to right, top to bottom, back to front. You're going to love it. And it's also pretty versatile. Like if you're going to travel with your vinyl, it's easy to just pick it up and go. So, oh my goodness, guess who's here? Petey. Oh, Petey. Come on over here, Petey. I don't know, for those of you who saw the post today on Instagram, Petey was the post today on Instagram. He was saying, come and join me for Tuesday Live. And here he is. Park, can you bring him over here so he can say hi to everyone? Yes. You don't have to get in the camera. Just bring him around. So these are the instructions about how to use this particular type of vinyl. Did he show up?
He did.
Was he there?
He was there.
Okay, here we go. Here's my friend Petey. Oh, everybody loves it when Petey comes for a visit. Can you say hi, Petey? Oh, there I am.
Oh.
This is Petey, the piebald dachshund. He's Park's sidekick, Park and Petey. He doesn't make it into the Crafty Casita very often because Park doesn't like to be in here that much. There's always
Too pink.
It's too pink, and there's a lots of chores here. So, all right, Petey, go find your man. Ooh, you almost got caught in my apron. All right, so there is your solution for vinyl storage, the vinyl roll organizer system. And if you search VRO on the website, you'll find it fast and easy. Okay, next question. Julie Sharp says, I like to make 8x8 cards. Would you please make a range of pages for the scrap rack? And also, I would love pages for the flip and storage binder. Last but not least, please, could you make a smaller die file? Oops, I have the one you do now. I still can't remember the name. That's it, the die file. I have been so busy organizing, but I have struggled with my choices of big dies and stamps and dies. Absolutely love your products, and you are inspiring. Sending hugs from the UK. Thank you. Okay, so Julie, I probably am not going to do a different size die file. We did do a smaller version for HSN. However, I want you to look at the Kirsten bag, the Kirsten Buddy bag. It has 9x6 pockets, and then it works with our 8x5 magnets, and it's a great solution for bigger dies and stamps and being able to keep those together. If you have really big dies and stamps, look at the 8. Well, you could totally use the 8x8 fab file for all of that. Hang on a second. I think I saw something in the Crafters. I'm not sure I'm supposed to tell you guys what's coming up on Crafters on Craft House on Saturday, but no one told me not to, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. The 8x8 fab file is going to be on sale on Saturday at Craft House with 2 sets of 8x8 pockets. That's 10 pockets. And that might be a great solution for 8x8 paper and also larger stamps and dies. And remember, you can use the 8x5 magnet in the 8x8 pocket because you don't need a magnet 100% behind your dies. You just need enough magnet to hold enough of the dies so they stay in place. So look at the 8x5 magnet and the 8x8 fab file, and definitely tune into Craft House because, as a side note, when I'm looking here, there's an 8x8 fab file bundle, there's a 6x6 fab file bundle, and there's also a 5x7 fab file bundle. So you don't want to miss out on any of that on Saturday. All right, Debbie Watson. Will there be triple points or double points deals on Black Friday? I don't know yet. I will be honest with you. I know that with the new, we did a lot of upgrades to the website, and one of the things that was a challenge with that upgrade was running those double, triple point specials. So I know they're trying to work that out, but I don't know if it's going to make it for Black Friday or not. Kathy Chatham says, would you ever do a paper taker to hold 5x7 paper? And the answer, my friend Kathy, is absolutely, we already do. So here is the 5x7 paper taker, which you probably already know about. So I'm thinking that maybe your question was more not about the 5x7 paper taker, but about the 5x7 paper handler. And I don't know. I made a little note of that when I read your question this morning. It seems like our paper handlers, people love them and they're super versatile. So I'll definitely put it on the notes if that's what you were asking about. But if you truly were out looking for a paper taker, check paper takers. The 5x7 paper takers are available. I believe that they're available now. I think they're in stock right now. We did get a whole shipment in, but I know a few of the sizes have sold out. Maybe my friend Colleen could put up a link to the 5x7 paper taker and you could check and see if that's what you're after. All right, what else do we have here? Deborah Partner says, got my big slide stash and store order. None of them made it into my craft room. Under my kitchen and bathroom sinks, looks great, as do 2 cupboards in my bathroom and hallway. I am in love with these. Okay, so I just have to say, do you see why I was so goofy about those things? They are stupidly simple, and they are such an easy solution. I love them also. They're all over my house as well. I even went into the garage and did Park's garage space with them. And I'm going to tell you something funny about that. Park is in here with the dog right now. So I started organizing the stuff on the shelf, and he's like, oh yeah, that looks good. That's good. Oh, it's so much easier, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, I need to tweak a little bit more. And I didn't really separate things out the way that I normally would have, but got it all set up. The next day he says to me, I'm going down to buy, he's working on his trailer. Park is learning to weld. And he's working on his trailer for his new quad. And he says, I'm going to go to the hardware store and get black paint. Because I need to paint some part of the trailer. And I go, you have 3 brand new cans of black Rust-Oleum spray paint in the garage. And he goes, no, I don't. And I go, yeah, you do. And he goes, no, I don't. You don't know. Those aren't full, blah, whatever. And then he goes to the store, gets his paint. Okay. The next day he works on the trailer. The next day we're out in the general roaming around the desert. Do I always tattle on him? Yeah, I do. And there's a can of paint in the general, a small can of paint. And I go, what is that? What are we doing with the can of paint in the general? Because we have to take it back to the hardware store. And I go, what for? He goes, because you were right. There was 3 cans of spray paint in the garage already. So now I have to take the one back that I bought. So anyway, it's funny. Why doubt? He'll be the first one to say, he gets very annoyed about me finding things in the house that he doesn't think are there. So it's become kind of a running thing with us for years. Okay.
It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing. It's a guy thing. That's right. Women are far more observant about stuff. Okay. Now, so you know about the Tuesday special today. It's 20% off, right? You know that we're on Craft House, Totally Tiffany Takeover on Craft House on Saturday. There's all kinds of things that are going on there on Saturday. So I'm going to just quickly tell you one awesome deal is going to be a lowest tote, which includes one of each of all of the storage and supply cases. So 6 drawer, 2 drawer. What else do I have here? That's another 6 drawer. The 6 drawer, the 2 drawer, the 4 drawer, the 8 drawer, all of them are, and I think the paper taker, 8 drawer, 6 drawer, 2, 5. So you are going to get the lowest tote and 5 of the storage and supply cases. I think I just called them paper takers. All of the storage and supply cases and the lowest tote. And the deal is, you're going to get the lowest tote free and then a little, right? So the discount on it is like getting the lowest tote for free. So especially if you're thinking, you're maybe thinking, I already have a lowest tote, but I'd love to have those storage and supply cases. Maybe that lowest tote is going to make it into somebody else's Christmas gift this year or something like that. But definitely some great deals coming up on Saturday. So I'm just giving you a peek of what they are because I don't want you to use your 20% off today and then think, I wish I would have waited for the deal on Saturday. Now, if you're waiting for the deal on Saturday, though, you got to be there on Saturday to get the deal. So don't forget about that either. Okay, so I told you that we've got some bonuses here on the Fab Files, but something else that's back in stock. The 12x12 craft binder. So that is the plastic zipper binder. I know tons of you have been waiting for that to come back in stock. It's back in stock now. We've got 2 deals on that. One of them is a 4-pack, right? So for those of you who need to thin out your scrap rack, or you've been waiting patiently for these 12x12 binders, and hopefully Colleen can get a link up to those also so you know what I'm talking about. Well, Susie, could you hand me this one right here? Maybe the one with the flowers on it. Can you reach around there? Sorry. We've got a kind of a, if you slide it out, I might be able to grab it actually. This one. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Oh, ugh. Okay, a little teamwork on that. This is the 12 by 12 binder. So it comes with, it's going to include one 3-ring section, one binder inside of it. And then there are, so here it is loaded up with scrap rack pages. But it's great for project planning. It's great for thinning your scrap rack. It's great for travel. And I know those of you who are using them, love them, and you keep asking, when are they going to be back? And they are back now, but there's going to be a deal on Saturday. 4-pack of them at a great buy. I think it's 25% off. So you're like getting one free. And then also a bundle that includes the binder and some pages. So a lot of cool things going on there. All right. Just a heads up, right? I'm not sure I'm supposed to be telling you guys all this. So welcome to Tuesday Live. Sneak peeks galore. You get the inside track. Okay. Oh, and then also the Triangle Travelers are going to be on sale on Sunday at 25% off. But wait, I need to tell you about one thing that's happening between today, the 20% off across the site sale, and Saturday, and that is a brand new thing, $20 Thursday. Woo! Buckle up, Buttercup, because you are going to love these. There's only 4 items on $20 Thursday, and they are all a smoking deal. So I'm not even really sure I'm supposed to be sneaking this out either. So here's what we've got. We have got the Triangle Traveler in turquoise only. Turquoise only is going to be $20 on Thursday. Okay. So if you're unfamiliar with the Triangle Traveler, it's this handy dandy little tote bag. This one I have set up with as a distressing kit, distressing brushes, bottles, inks, water brushes, everything you need for distressing. Now, the thing about the Triangle Travelers, it has this kind of crazy pull on the back. This is when you open it up. This determines how far back your bag is going to lean so you can get to your things in the back, but keep it straight up and down. So that is what that is for. And then you've got the 3 removable pouches on the inside. So this one set up with distressing things. Look how cute that is. This one is set up with perfect for holiday season, road trips. This is all games and toys, right? So it's great, a great little thing to have in your car if you have kids or grandkids going into restaurants, that type of thing. Or if you're making a road trip and you want to have, toys, games. Look at this. This is just 2 little Lego sets. So if you were working on this, if you're going into a restaurant and need something to work for your kids to work on, this is a perfect way to transport that in and out. Or you can take the whole little bag. So the Triangle Traveler turquoise only is going to be $20 on $20 Thursday. So a great deal, but only on that one color. The pink Craft and Carry workstation, and I have a little story about this exact workstation. So this weekend, on Friday last week, I had my little friend Marley over. She's 9, and we were making Christmas cards together. And I had my table rolled out. She's on one side, I'm on the other side, and we start taking out all our things to make Christmas cards. And Marley says, it's getting kind of messy out here. Is there something we could do to tidy up the table? And I said, oh, Marley, I have just the perfect thing for you. And I pulled out a Craft and Carry workstation, and we loaded all the different things. A lot of glitter and stickers when you're creating cards with Marley. So I've got all the goodies there. And we were able to take all those things that were kind of bugging her and taking up her space, pile them into the Craft and Carry workstation, and then everything was cleaned up and we were ready to craft again. And she looked at that, she goes, oh, I love that. That is awesome. But it is the reason this tool was invented, right? That exact situation. And in just a couple of minutes, we had everything cleaned up and still all accessible. And so it was a great solution. If you're not already using a Craft and Carry workstation, again, maybe you have a kid that's on your Christmas list, or you have one, but you need another one. On Thursday, the Craft and Carry workstation, pink only, is going to be part of the $20 Thursday sale. So don't miss out on that. If you need one, if you need them for gifts, that is going to be the day to pick up the pink Craft and Carry workstation. All right. Craft and Carry. Okay. So the last 2 things, really big deal. On $20 Thursday. The 15-inch pen and ink Palace. Okay, so now I was asked about the storage for tri-blends. This doesn't work for tri-blends, but all the markers go together in my head. So the tri-blends are too long for the pen and ink Palace, but tri-blends fit really well in the Katie bag, in the 6x6. So this is the 6x6 paper taker, right? Tri-blends fit here, tri-blends fit here, and the tri-blends also fit in your Sarah Buddy bag. So there's a list on, there's a list of how many fit in each. I think I just did a post about it on Tuesday Takeaways a couple of weeks ago, but I think it's like 54, 33, and then 24 in the Sarah Buddy bag, if I remember correctly. So depending on how many you have, one of those 3 bags is a great choice for storing those. Now, that 15-inch pen and ink Palace, normally $37.99, is going to be part of the $20 Thursday. So I have all the different sizes of markers here so I can show you. This is a tri-blend. So they're just too long to fit. I mean, obviously they fit. You could use it for, I don't know. They're kind of long and, I don't know, maybe you could do it. They seem too long to me. Okay, so I guess they'll kind of stick out the same distance, but you could definitely, so the thing about, okay, why is this a cool tool for organizing your markers? Because a lot of marker storage has individual sections in, like each little marker has its own little section, which is cute and fun. Except the problem with that is that if you buy a marker that fits in between these 2 colors, with any one of those ones that has individually divided trays, you have to move every single marker in your thing, right? You can't just slide it over. So I can just add these in wherever they belong, which I'm doing upside down, so I'm not sure they're going in the right place, and keep sliding them over. And even if I fill this line up, I can just move one down and slide these all over, as opposed to every time you add a marker, having to put, having to move every single marker in the container. So that is why the, this is the Deskmate 15-inch pen and ink Palace. So great for markers, you can see, and they stagger out, so they're easy to get to, right? Each layer is a little bit shorter than the layer beneath it, so that it's easy to grab from the layer that you want. So those are all the design features of this particular product. And then if you're using it for ink pads, the trays pull out. So you can have all of your ink pads in there labeled with the color out, pull it out to get to your ink pads, slide it back in to store them. So it makes it really easy to get to your inks. If you want inks or to use it for markers, normally $37.99. So this guy on Thursday, part of $20 Thursday. So if you've been waiting for that, or you're collecting the Deskmate product line, that's what you're organizing your room with, this is going to be the day to pick up the extra large pen and ink Palace, which is 15 inches long, 7 inches high, 9 inches deep. Is that right? I'm going to pull out my thing, make sure. I think it's 9 inches deep with the, when you got markers sticking out. So it's 7 by 15, right? And it does have this little shelf on the top. So if you're storing your re-inkers or whatever, they're going to sit right there on the shelf with a little lip around them. I'm sorry, I've been ignoring this too also. Rhonda Crowley says, I love the 9x12 rotating design boards. One is under my original Gemini and one is for coloring. So they work great for holding your original Gemini machine, so you can rotate the machine as it's crafting. Thank you for reminding me of that, Rhonda. Kathy Catham says, I did mean a paper handler. I got you, Kathy. I'm on it. So I got it on my notes. We'll see what we can do. Lynn Hafflett says, what's the code for the 20% off? Woo woo. It's a secret. And it is, only because you're watching, the code is secret20, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, the word secret and the number 20. That is your code for 20% off today only. Mary Price says, how many tri-blend in the Katie bag and the 6x6 paper taker. In the Katie bag, I believe it's 54, and in the 6x6, it's 33. There's a little cram space in there for the Katie bag, just so you know. Lori Patterson, hi Lori. Marley is a mini you, Tiffany. She really was kind of a mini me. We had such a good time crafting together on Saturday, and she made the cutest cards. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. And then when we were going to go to lunch, Park took us to lunch in the General, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's some people call them a side by. It's a 4-seater side by side. It's kind of an open little Jeep thing. And he drove us to lunch, and then on the way home, we drove through the desert, and she just thought that was the greatest thing ever. So we had a great time crafting and messing around in the desert, in the dirt a little bit, and she made adorable cards. It was really fun. Okay, last but not least, on Thursday, Smokin' Deal. Again, an item that's normally $37.99, the Die Stamp and Supply Power Pack, and that is going to be, I should have looked for this first before the show today. That is going to be your 5x7 fab file with 5x7 pockets and 5x7 magnets. So these have also been out of stock for a while. So if you are waiting to get your dies and stamps organized, this package, the Die Stamp and Supply, the Die and Stamp Storage Power Pack, normally $37.99, $20 on Thursday. So when you, maybe I can get Colleen to put up a link to that as well, but it's, I'll put up a link too. I don't know if I'm supposed to sneak out the Thursday sales, but these kind of special sales, but I'll do it. And then if I get in trouble, I'll blame it on Susie. I'll say Susie did it. Tell Susie. So anyway, Smokin' Deal. The box, 15 pockets, 15 magnets, $37.99 normal price, $20. Again, this is a great time to be taking advantage of some of these great specials if you have crafty friends that you are needing to do some Christmas shopping for. So, woo-woo. Okay, remember, if you haven't commented, you want to pop on and comment now, because that's how we choose our winner, right? So you can just say hi, you can tell us where you're from, what your favorite Totally Tiffany product is, any of those kind of things, just so that you get into the mix here, because our good pal Colleen is going to be drawing a winner very soon. Marie Hernandez-Jones says, what is your shelving on your right? All the shelving in here is the same. It's called Fajelkinj. That's not how you really say it in Swedish. It's Swedish, right? Is that what it is? It's not. Yeah. I'm like, what? It's from IKEA. Fjalkinge is how it's spelled. Super simple shelving. You know me. I love visible, accessible, all of that stuff. And this is it. These shelves are really, it's really easy to tailor, like shelf width, so you can really maximize that space, left to right, top to front. No, left to right, back to front, top to bottom, what I'm always saying. So it's I would recommend it. This was in my old studio in Washington. They lived in the garage for a while we were getting this space built. But I love them. I wouldn't ever swap them out for anything else. Someone else is asking me about building a room, and the room that they have has all these cabinets in it, and it's really pretty. The cabinets are really pretty. And I said, well, is it an option to switch to open shelving? And she said, I can do anything I want. It's my craft room. So this is how we bought the house. My husband agreed. And I said, well, it's not nearly as beautiful as cabinetry, but if you really want to craft and you really want to have things accessible, it's the easiest possible way to go. So I love them. Speaking of organizing in general, this week is photo storage and organization in the 12-week Get Organized Challenge. Susie's grinning because when she saw the post for that, she's like, oh, I need to watch that class. She's actually pretty organized with her photos. That was her summer task, I think, or her COVID task. Her COVID task was getting her photos sorted. So she's actually in pretty good shape. Anyway, photo and memento storage. So we're talking about organizing your photos, digital and printed both, and then how to organize your mementos. So if that's something that you need some help with, or you need to be re-inspired and motivated about, you can find that information on the Creative Scrapbooker magazine website. Just search 12-week Get Organized Challenge and everything is there. It's also posted all over social media. If you go to our Get Organized Challenge group on Facebook, Barb Carlson has been doing an awesome job of reposting things and keeping things up to date there. So you can find that information there as well. But it is all on Creative Scrapbooker magazine website. Okay, I think I've got all the questions answered for today. I'm going to take one more look, make sure I talked about Thursday. Rose Lecco Elkin says, love your shows. Couldn't live without my scrap rack. Scrap rack's a game changer. If you haven't spent a lot of time looking at the scrap rack, or there's a couple of great videos like why you need it and how to set it up and how it works. It really simplifies all of your paper crafting, even home decor. Almost any kind of craft supply other than like big bulky tools are going to fit in there. And then you've got this really ease of access, ease of use, and it's portable and it's expandable and all those great things. So if that's something that you haven't spent a lot of time doing research on, I would say take a few minutes and watch a few videos and see if it's the right solution for you, because it does make organizing your craft supplies really, really easy. Okay, so things for you to remember. Today is Secret Sale Day. So Secret 20 is your code. That is site-wide on the Totally Tiffany site only. Thursday is $20 Thursday. So you're going to get the 15-inch, I keep wanting to call this die stamp and supply organizer, which is this thing. You are going to get the 15-inch pen and ink Palace for $20. You're going to get the turquoise Triangle Traveler for $20. You're going to get the pink Craft and Carry Workstation for $20. What else what am I missing? One more thing.
The die thing.
Oh, the die and stamp power pack for $20 also. So that's on Thursday. Mark your calendar. If you're not getting the emails, be sure that you try to resubscribe to our emails. Check your junk mail if you don't see something pop up there. And then if you have a problem, let Leanne know at customer service and she'll help you. And then Saturday, Totally Tiffany takeover on Crafters TV. So you don't want to miss that. I'm going to be on with Ben. We're going to have a great time, great deals on Saturday. So be sure you tune in for that show as well. We'll make sure and get some links up so it's real easy to find from social media. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notifications bell. And then anytime I go live on YouTube, you will get a little ding. And well, on anywhere, if wherever you're following, make sure you hit the notifications, because you want to know I'm going to pop on and give some sneak peeks. I'm going to try to do it on Sunday about Black Friday week. So y'all know what's coming early on Black Friday. You and the Tuesday tribe, my Tuesday tribe. Okay. Are you ready for the big winner this week? Drum roll. Our winner this week is Lisa's Corner. So Lisa's Corner, you need to reach out to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That's prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com. And say, hey, I'm the big winner from the Tuesday Tribe on Totally Tiffany's Tuesday Live. I think that wraps it up this week, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you'll join me for the last couple of weeks of the 12-week Get Organized Challenge. Those are on Mondays. And I will see all of you probably Sunday when I pop in for a live. And if you're not with me on Sunday, I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks again for stopping by.